there are many questions that were not handled in my life as a pastor, but as I've continued to come in these hubs and meet other pastors, I've ended up getting answers to these questions, and the church, of course, being handled in the right way.
It is so inspiring, it is hands-on, it's detailed. And one thing that I've learned from it is shaping my character. There has been some gaps within my character as a pastor and as a growing pastor. So these gaps are being closed through discussing I've heard from my fellow pastors. I'm getting open-minded, and it is helping me a lot.
The beauty about the hubs we are attending, number one is the aspect of fellowship. You get to meet with other people. That in itself is encouraging because you are reminded that you're not alone. Out there in the battlefront, we stand individually, but when we congregate, that fellowship energizes and sets you up again for the next week. And the second thing about the hub is we get to learn from, this wealth of experience and knowledge. There's people who have either overcome a challenge I overcome. I get to learn from my peers without fearing to be vulnerable and being criticized, because I am among people who understand what I'm doing.
Since I joined, there are a lot of things that have changed. There are things that we have learned, and there are things I've unlearned. And the other advantage I've got is the fellowship with other pastors, coming together, fellowshipping, sharing, building each other, edifying our spirits as men of God. And that has been so good in my life, spiritually and even in our daily lives.
I've realized that churches have the same challenges, whether here in Uganda or in Africa or in the States, anyway, all churches have the same challenges. And I've also realized that we pastors, sometimes we've not been helped. There's some things that we've been doing either knowingly or not knowingly. The other thing is also that sometimes we've even misinterpreted the Bible simply because there was no help. But because of these hubs and the books that we are reading now, more especially this one, that Shepherding the Flock, that we are doing right now, it has really stood in for me. It has helped me, and I believe that the kingdom is going to be helped.
Some of the challenges we face in pastoring, one I can say as an individual is that it can sometimes be lonely and discouraging. We run on vision and passion, but there's need for hands-on experience and also need for knowledge. There's people who have gone ahead, and it really minimizes a lot of error, by trial and error, so I would really recommend it for the pastor out there who is running and who intends to run ministry the way God wants it to be.